Hey guys, how are we doing? Crypto Insight UK here, bringing you back another video. I'm going to try and keep this one short and sweet today, under 10 minutes, that's the goal. So let's start with this. Hong Kong spot Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs are now live. They were expected to bring about 300 million in first day issuance, but they've massively underperformed so far. I think that the current value in about half a day is 25 mil. Take of that what you will. I do think that the rotation is going to be into crypto, like I said, from gold at some point soon when we start to see some of the fixes to the issues in the economy right now. I tweeted this. We can agree the world's total debt is the highest it's ever been. Well, to pay that debt, we have to refinance, which means printing substantially more dollars or whatever currency in whatever country you're based. They have to go somewhere, these dollars. They're not going to the lower end of the spectrum. Basically, people at the lower end of the spectrum trade their time for value, and that value is being debased by the amount of money that's being printed. They're flowing to the rich, and they go into assets. So if you think debt is going to increase over time, crypto is statistically the best play for gains, and gold is historically the best play for protection. Keep your eye on and think about, guys, basically. That I want to show to people is Ripple. A lot of people know that I'm a big XRP fan and follower. They've announced a partnership with HashKey Group and SBI Group, ushering in XRPL's powered solutions, starting with supply chain finance to Japan's enterprise landscape. This is a pretty exciting development, guys. HashKey worked across mainland China. They currently work with about 4,000 registered companies, 23 banks and 4,300 suppliers, about 7 billion of total trades so far. They're teaming it with SBI and Ripple to bring some solutions to the XRPL. Andy Dan from HashKey stated the XRPL is the ideal blockchain for infrastructure for us to build our proven supply chain finance solution with its proven enterprise track record and unmatched performance metrics, including rapid settlement speeds, low cost and scalability. We're confident in our ability to drive meaningful transformation and to introduce innovative, cutting-edge solutions for businesses in Japan. So very exciting that we're starting to see some announcements come from Ripple, especially in the Asian region. Very interesting that it's coming out of Japan right now. As yesterday we talked about the issues with the Japanese yen and how we thought that there was probably some intervention from the government. Also, interestingly, the market's been gobbling up the sells of the US dollar for the buyers of yen. Everyone's selling the yen again. We're at kind of a key level here for the yen. If we break out of here, we probably head back up to 160. And then the BOJ, if they were intervening, have to probably intervene again. Looking at gold, I do want to quickly touch on this. I personally believe gold will retrace at this area here, but maybe into the area that I'm just looking at right here instead. Maybe into this area, but I do feel like this grey box is untested, which is previous resistance. It'd be nice to see it come back and test that support, and that is my base case of what I think is going to happen. Looking at the DXY, nothing really changed since yesterday. Still kind of in this bull flag pattern. If we do get a breakdown to the downside, that is what I would like, but obviously statistically this would be a continuation pattern. But from what I've been looking at, I think this is still a range deviation. We're still waiting to see a decision from one way or another from that. Bitcoin, still chopping within a range. Very boring price action for everyone, even with the ETF from out of Hong Kong. I do think this range is created to shake people out. I do think we will touch down into this area here. The reason that I've got that specific area drawn out is because of the fixed range volume profile and the liquidity that will be sitting below. People who are long in Bitcoin probably have their stop losses here. There's literally no trading volume in this little section here, as you can see on the left, and that's where I think we'll probably come down and touch before we head higher. Obviously, I'm not 100% sure on this. Anything can change. As I mentioned yesterday, we can range for 111 days here. We're about 63, 64 days in, so it could be another 60, 50, 60 days before we continue. Let's see what happens out of the US with banks and if any more liquidity is going to come from any of the countries around the world. If we look at the XRP price, XRP is just chilling in the range that I've talked about again. With the liquidity grabs that we've had, we've just actually been trending basically since the announcement of XRP not being a security. ETH's taken a little bit of a push down the last 2 days following consensus suing the SEC, and the world's noticed the SEC slapped upon consensus. So let's see what happens next. A little project that I'm really dollar cost averaging into at the minute is Athena. It's basically Luna 2.0, so mid-curve that however you like. You can earn yield on their stablecoin, which is ETH, is it? I can't remember exactly what their stablecoin's called. I can't find it right now because let's have a look. USDE is their stablecoin. I personally am just dollar cost averaging it into Athena to try and earn some sats. I have staked my Athena in their liquidity section. In fact, I've locked it in their liquidity section, and you earn Athena sats. I think that there is a market for yield on stablecoins. This basically works by holding long positions in ETH and also then holding short leverage positions or short perpetual positions and getting paid the premium for holding shorts, and then they use that premium and the staked Ethereum yield that they earn to pay out people who hold the stablecoin. I think it's not a bad position to be entering or DCAing into Athena, which is ENA, the ticker, right now, which is one of the things I've been doing during this dip. So yeah, let's just keep your eye on that. Backed by Arthur Hayes, some smart people behind the project, pretty connected with a lot of different exchanges as well. Whether it is going to do a Luna 2.0 or not, I don't know. But remember that Luna 2.0 had a big run up before anything bad happened. But yeah, as I said, I am personally dollar cost averaging. Do your own research, guys, if you want to get involved too. Not paid by them or anything like that. Just think it's an interesting project and something that I've been allocating to. And with that, guys, that's the end of this video. The little update today. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please share it with a friend. Peace up, A-Town down, as Usher would say. See you on the next one.